I don't know. I try and rise up and ground myself in the moment.
And you know, I see that a lot too in Babylon, especially when we was talking about how living without those guidelines and just being lawful.
Yeah.
Like most people don't really think like, how can I say, like how we were saying guidelines, like the Most High gave us guidelines, you know, to live by, to make this walk, to make this life easier. You and I, like, we follow by those guidelines as much as we can. But like to the average person in Babylon, they don't really think about those guidelines. They don't really think about like a understanding. How do I understand this person? So I'm saying that to say, like, in Babylon, like, we see that a lot, like how people live without those guidelines, like, and it's crazy out there, you know what I'm saying?
Like Malcolm X before he got all conscious and stuff. He was out there. He would show you his free will, but like doing crazy shit like with it. So and then like so now it's just like, you know, as soon as it became aware of God's laws, and he was like, okay, now this is how I need to use, you know what I'm saying, my free will and creation. This is how I need to try, you know what I'm saying? So he changed his ways, and now you could probably find them on every wall of every Pan-Africanist all over the world, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's just crazy, like what kind of path, you know, people can go through and they can still get some sort of
overstanding at the end.
Yeah, as to, you know, how they need to be tried, and so, you know, so they'll have peace, and then like it's this book, it's called As a Man Thinketh or whatnot, and it just said like, if a man walks his life righteously, and then he'll age.
Age with peace?
Yeah, he'll age with peace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You won't have like things over your head, like dang, like I did that, and like, oh, I was doing that, or like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you'll age with peace.
Yeah, and I truly believe that when you embrace yourself in nature, a lot of those laws, they just come naturally.
Right. Exactly. Like you just already know.
Because nature teaches you a lot. A lot of those laws, you just see, you know, embracing the nature, you just see the peace. You see how the animals, they move like in unison with one another. You see how, you look at some ants, for instance, they building together, you know, that teaches teamwork, you know. His Majesty talk about teamwork, you know, like you just look at nature and you just see these different things.
True.
You just see it in nature, you know. Reasoning.
And you were saying ants and what was it the first
one? What I say? I just said like different animals, like how they
animals.
That's how they move together, you know. You look at a tree, you know, in the Bible it say, you know, stand firm, you know, and know that I am God. You look at a tree, stand firm, my brethren. Stand firm.
Kind of remind me of like the tribes and everything, like the African tribes, like, you know. And I think like that's really where culture comes in, like really moving as one. And I think as a whole, a lot of, you know, Africans in America, like kind of left our culture, you know, like. But I think we're, you know, definitely one's coming back to nature, we're coming back to the culture, you know. So
The source.
Direction.
I think it's funny how you put up the Proverbs though. Like I was just reasoning on that. Like it was like 2 nights ago I was reading the Proverbs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I open up the Apple, like I'm either in Proverbs or I'm in the New Testament, and I'm just like reading what Christ says, so I can be more Christ-like.
Those red letters.
Yeah, the red words.
Yeah.
I like, cause kind of like that verse I had sent you the other day.
Yeah, you know I still ain't meditated on that yet. I'm going to though.
Yeah, the book of Matthew. It's like that's like my favorite like text right there. You know what I'm saying? And it just I don't know. It's just real simple wisdom, simple insight, and yeah.
Book of Matthew. Yeah, man. Sight. You check, I got the iPhone now, right?
Yeah. I'm like, what? Yo, about to ask you, bro. Look, I see the text, it turns blue. What the fuck?
Yeah, yo, I picked up this thing. My sister got it for me. Like last night, I went to her house and I went and picked it up because we switched from AT&T to Sprint.
Yeah.
And Sprint don't carry Windows Phone. You know, I had a Windows Phone before.
Oh.
So in order to like switch over, I had to get like a phone that Sprint has. So she went and bought me got me the iPhone. So
wow.
I'm back, bruh.
Which one is that? iPhone?
This is a 7, bruh.
7?
Yeah.
You got a higher upgrade than I got. I got the 6 Plus.
Yeah, bruh.
Dang, I already know that shit clear, ain't it?
Yeah, I'm taking this video right now.
Yeah, I was like, yo, my text blue.
Yeah, thing
like,
blue.
bro,
I thought you was going. Yeah. I thought you was gonna text something back like right then and there. Like, what? You got blue messages now. What's up with that? Hey.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm even recording the video now. I'm gonna put this on YouTube, man, cause my old phone or my laptop that I was recording from before, it's like no more memory on there, so I can't record no more videos on there. I ain't got my camera, you know, I left that on the airplane coming back from Nigeria, so I'ma just be using this now for the videos, and this camera clear too, bro. Like, this thing clear, so you know, I'm back to iPhone, man. The forbidden fruit, you know, the apple that everybody taking a bite out of, but I'ma use the iPhone, and I won't let the iPhone.
You said the forbidden fruit. Wow.
Yeah, bro. You don't you don't see that bitten apple? That's the logo, right?
Yeah.
You know, in the Garden of Eden, that forbidden fruit, they bit that apple.
Yeah.
The iPhone is the same way in my eye. Like, it's a forbidden fruit. Everybody biting this apple now. Now iPhone is controlling everything.
Oh, I see.
Everybody tuning into this.
The quality of it is like.
Yeah, it's good quality.
It's amazing.
It's good quality. That's true.
But it is like a, you know.
Yeah, it's the forbidden fruit, bro. Yeah, everybody, their eye is tuning into this instead of tuning into themselves. But you know, that's for my own meditation. But you know, if you use the iPhone and don't let the iPhone use you, then you blessed.
Right,
you know.
Right.
So
I do this to feed the people. You know?
Yeah, so I'm
Like,
gonna just use the iPhone.
Like a GoPro and I was gonna get something else, but I ended up just getting this phone. I went to Jamaica, bro, and I do my YouTube videos with it, pictures, all that, bro. So
yeah,
it seems like. Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, like, yeah, it's good. It's good quality. It's good quality.
It seems like the better quality, it's like the more likes that you'll probably even get, or like the more like, you know, traffic to your picture on Instagram.
Attention.
So just for marketing and just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You using it.
iPhone is blessed. I know a lot of people using it, but
it's
I
blessed.
had to come to the dark side too, bro.
Yeah, it's blessed. Like you said, like if you use it like for a right purpose, you know, it's blessed in that sense. You using it, but don't let it use you.
Right. Well, that man got the iPhone 7. What the fuck? Let me see, bro. I know that man.
He said, "Let me see these pictures."
Yo,
yeah.
you might need to get a case though, just to be on the safe side, bro.
Best
'Cause,
believe.
Bro, I done broke my screen millions of times.
Best
bro.
believe today after work, I'm going out to get that case, man. Yeah, cause I know these things break easy.
Yes, easy, bro. Yes.
Easy.
So, like, yeah.
Even if I drop it on the dirt right now, this thing gonna crack. This thing's too fragile.
Fragile, yeah.
Yeah, so this thing clear, you know.
Wow.
So hopefully, you know, the quality of, you know, my pictures and videos and everything will boost up.
Sure.
Heck yeah, man.
Team iPhone.
I was about to ask, I was like, hold on, do you have an iPhone now? And then like, your phone kept going off. I thought it was mine. I kept checking mine, like, like
yeah, you thought it was yours?
iPhone,
yeah. See my phone, yo. I'm like, I can't even lie. Like, before I used to have an iPhone back in the day, but I gave it away because I'm like, nah, iPhone is too like Babylonian, you know. So I was like, let me get a different type of phone. But now I'm back to the iPhone. It kind of feel good to have this thing again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feel good. I can't even lie.
True. Use the system.
Yeah, use the system. You know, if you're watching this video, man, use the system. Don't let the system use you.
Right,
you know? Because we back. We back, baby. Yeah. Nice. This thing's so clear too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get a case for this though, like ASAP.
Yeah, for sure.
Like ASAP,
Like I'm talking
ASAP.
about,
Like yesterday.
Cause like I can take this out of the case and it's so thin, bro. Like all it takes is just one slip up. I'm trying to put it in my pocket and just crack.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this thing like yo. And I've had it for a minute now. I don't have not one crack on it. I've dropped it a couple times.
What you got? What's that? An auto box?
Auto box.
Yeah.
Oh, for the case.
Is that what kind of case it is?
Um,
They got a certain.
not even
It's a
sure.
certain brand called Auto Box or Auto Box.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, you know it.
The yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It may be that. It may be that. I bought this in like December, so a couple months ago. I'm not sure, but it's pretty good though.
Yeah.
Where did I buy it? Oh, you know what? I bought it at West End Mall.
Oh
It's
yeah.
actually like a big, like square phone thing. Like like those little
Like a
shops
vendor.
that they have like in the middle of the mall.
Yeah, like a vendor. Vendor. Yeah.
So, I bought this from that.
How much?
I'm not sure. It was like 6 months ago. Bro.
Okay. Yeah.
But it should be pretty cheap.
I know them things. They can be expensive. You can find cheap ones, but if you go somewhere like Walmart or something, I was looking at cases last night. It was like $34, like for a case. Like, nah, bro. But you can get them cheap though. Like if you go online, I think I might go online.
At Walmart.
Mhm.
Wow.
But if you go to like a vendor, like you said, they're
It might be a
cheaper
little
though.
cheaper,
Yeah,
Yeah,
cheaper.
so I got this from that West End spot right there.
Mhm.
Pretty cheap and shit. I think he said like $10 up
Yeah, that's easy right there. Easy. Yeah, so we got the bok choy right here. All of this, the first row right here, bok choy right here. The next row over, we got some kale that'll come up. Kale right here. This half is kale. This half is arugula. You see the arugula is already coming up. Arugula takes no time. We put these seeds in, like when we put these seeds in.
Arugula?
Yeah, like earlier this week.
Last week, maybe 6 days ago or so.
Yeah.
Maybe a week ago.
Maybe about a week ago, we put these seeds in it already. He said it take 40 days for arugula to fully grow. So this would be the first thing we harvest here, arugula. And then we have nothing right here yet, but we're gonna put something gonna go right there, something right there. We got okra beds right here. Selassie I, the first. This is an okra plant that I started at my home garden. Transplanted it over here, So boom, okra. And we got red okra that's gonna come up right here. Yeah, I know. My brethren over there working on the watermelon beds, all of that. Yeah, I know. Zayloc23. And you got that right there. Boom. All of that's gonna be watermelon. So yeah, all this food, man, we could start a restaurant. If we wanted to. It's gonna be corn over here. This is gonna be like a little cornfield. Woo. Then we got two random tomato plants in the cornfield, but it's all blessed though. It's all blessed,
How did those get there?
Yeah, they in a cornfield, but Mother Nature shares space with all. So boom, beautiful tomato plants right there. So we got corn. There's 3 of them in here. Corn, you said corn, cucumber.
Corn, bean, and squash.
Oh yeah, corn, bean, and squash. And there's like a system that you can actually grow those 3 together. It's like how does it work? The beans, they climb on top of the corn?
Yeah, the beans, they climb on top of the corn, and the corn grows a stalk, so it grows vertically up. And then the squash actually is the vine, so it grows on the ground. So how the corn grows vertically up, it provides shade actually for the squash, while the leaves of the squash can still be exposed to photosynthesize and get sunlight. And then it's just all like a big system. So it's like the corn feeding the squash, squash feeding the corn, you know, the beans feeding both. It's just,
Yeah, the beans. You said the beans that climb up the corn.
right, they go up the stalk.
Yeah. So it's a nice system, a trio right there, a trinity, if you will. You know, a trinity, divinity. You know. And then we got something coming up over here too, a smaller plot right here. And yeah, you know, growing food, growing your own food, agriculture, all while connecting to the Most High Creator. Rastafari. Yeah, so give thanks and praises, you know. New light. Perfect meditation. Rise up in the morning and just embrace yourself in nature. Start your day. Give thanks and praise. Yeah.